today's video. So today's Thursday. I went to the grocery store this morning. When we got back from the store, I made some lunch. For lunch, I made chicken wraps with those siete tortillas that I told you guys about. And they're really good. I really like to make it just because it's so fast and easy and it's really good. So I'll show you a clip here. I love the siete tortillas because they cook in like 15-20 seconds. So we just heated them up and I had browned some chicken breast. So it was chicken breast. I also cut up some tomatoes and cucumbers and we had some romaine lettuce on top. And then I had some ranch dressing left over from last night. So we put that on top too. But it was really good. And I put Louisiana hot sauce on mine. That was good. So lunch is done. Lunch is done for Nico too when he comes home later. Everything's prepped for him too, so that'll be nice. I won't have to make anything special when he comes home. I can just heat up some tortillas. Yeah, I do need to clean my house today. I got back from the store and I put away most of the cold stuff. I need to like wash my strawberries, but I do have some dishes. I need to unload the dishwasher. And like as you can see, I have to take out the recycle. Not all of this goes in the recycle, but anything that's big or anything like that, we put in this box and then I'll throw it in the trash outside just to keep the regular trash can from getting overfilled. So I do need to take this stuff outside, and trash day is actually tomorrow, so I'll have to take the trash cans out later on too. I'm hoping I can like wipe down my appliances and stuff. What's really exciting is we just got a lemon tree. So we drink lemon water every day, and having a lemon tree is something that we've wanted to do, but we just never like seriously considered it. And then this past weekend, we were just like brainstorming. It was actually on Mother's Day, and we were talking about how we should get a lemon tree again. And we have a spot in the backyard that we think it would do really good, and it would also provide some shade because this spot right off the back patio gets really hot. I don't know, we were just talking about it, and then Nico's really excited about getting one. He's like, I think we really should do it. You know, you should go look at Home Depot, and then you know, you could get yourself something nice for Mother's Day too. So I did go look at Home Depot, and they had a medium-sized one. So they had really small ones. I think they were 50 bucks. Maybe they were $40. And then the next size up, they were $100, but they only had one Meyer lemon tree. I got the lemon tree, and so we're gonna plant that this weekend. So I'm super excited about that. I'm having a little coffee break before I start all this cleaning, and I'm having the Starbucks. I got the Starbucks medium roast, the unsweetened, and it's really good. So I do my iced coffee with honey and some heavy cream, and it is hard with the honey and the iced coffee because it's cold, so it just wants to clump. But what I found is if you put your iced coffee and then you add your honey, and if you just mix it, it does dissolve after maybe 45 seconds or so. It'll dissolve, and then once it's dissolved, then I added my heavy cream and my ice, and I don't have a problem, and there's no more clumps on the bottom. So like if you use maple syrup in your coffee, I'm sure you could do that too. Just put it in there and mix it for a little bit, and it should dissolve. I'm gonna have a little iced coffee break, and then we're gonna get some of this done. What's up? Baby, you already had a bag of these. You can't have more.
My tummy not big.
Oh, your tummy has to be big?
Yeah. Like Daddy.
Like Daddy's?
Yeah.
He has a big belly?
Yeah.
You can't have another bag of these. I'll find you something else. He eats so much food. He just had a whole chicken wrap. Like I had one chicken wrap and I felt like that was good, the chicken wrap and the fruit, but I had one chicken wrap and that was good enough for me.
Mama,
stay out of the pantry.
Oh, there's milk.
Okay, hang on. And so he had one chicken wrap, he had some fruit, and he had a bag of chips. And this was like literally 15 minutes ago, and he's already asking for food again. So we're gonna get started and just kind of pick up here, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. While I start tackling this kitchen, I want to get into today's topic. So, my struggle for the week, you guys, is being distracted. I've been feeling it for a while. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I'm slightly addicted to distraction. I only have YouTube and Spotify on my phone for entertainment, but it has been more than enough. I've been noticing my use of these apps slowly creeping in to more and more of my daily life. I think it's just my phone in general and having it glued to my hand all day long. It's never too far from me at any given moment. I wake up and I have to be intentional about not watching YouTube or not putting on a podcast while I'm cooking breakfast. I'm constantly doing my chores with something on in the background, and I've been feeling guilty because I'll act annoyed with my kids because they're talking to me while I'm trying to listen or I'm trying to watch. But it's something I'm working on. I've been trying to wake up early, have a cup of coffee with no screens, no phone, and spend some time reading my Bible. It's been really peaceful and really enjoyable. There's something so enticing about waking up during those early morning hours, and it's just so quiet and so peaceful, and the birds are singing, and I just have a moment to myself with my thoughts to think and do a little bit of praying. I've also been trying to put my phone out of my sight, and I know we've all heard this, to put your phone away so you don't constantly see it, and that's what I've been trying to do. Either I leave it in my room or I'll leave it like in a kitchen cupboard so it's not there, but I can hear it if somebody happens to call. It's really helped me stop constantly checking it. I constantly check my phone, and I don't even have Facebook or Instagram or all these other places where I'm gonna get a lot of notifications, but I'm constantly checking it and I don't even know for what. Here's what I've noticed in a week. Less annoyance, more productivity, more mental clarity. I feel like my days are longer, as crazy as that sounds. I've been spending more quality time with my family, and I've been able to pray without my mind wandering. Sound familiar? Now, I know a lot of these things are obvious, but I'm sure if I've been struggling, some of you have been too. The tension between screen-driven distraction and a meaningful, grounded life is one of the most important inner struggles of our time. Our attention is not infinite. It is a finite resource that we should spend wisely. It feels like freedom to be endlessly entertained, always plugged in, but that's not really true. True freedom is the ability to choose where our mind dwells. Screens numb us to true presence. Real relationships, whether with people or with God, require presence. Not partial presence, not distracted multitasking, but wholeness. That momentary dopamine hit of a notification or that scrollable feed pulls us out of slow, rich processes of becoming more present, more connected, and more rooted in purpose. When you say no to the distractions, you're reclaiming sacred space for prayer, for rest, and for love. And I don't want any of us to be old and wish we had spent more of our time outside of all the noise and more time in the stillness with our families. It's easy to say, I'm with them all the time, which I do, but presence is not the same as attention. You can sit in the same room with your child or spouse and still be oceans away in your mind. You'll never regret putting the phone down. You'll never regret choosing to listen fully to a story about their day. You'll never regret choosing to cuddle or to play or to be interrupted. You may be exhausted, distracted, or stressed, but when you choose connection, you're investing in something eternal. Every day is a disappearing childhood. Your child will only be 5 once, only call you mommy or daddy for a short while, only need you to hold their hand for a season. We don't get reruns in life. We only get now, and presence is the most precious gift that you can give. If you're listening to this and feeling a twinge of regret or guilt, pause. Let that go. The beauty of love is that it doesn't keep score. Children don't need perfection. They thrive on small, consistent acts of care. And one of my favorite things about life is your past doesn't have to define you. Each day brings us more opportunities to change. So sit on the floor and play, go for a walk and hold hands, lay on the couch and let them talk about anything. Every time you choose presence over distraction, you're building a legacy of love. You're shaping memories that will become the emotional backbone of your children's lives. And even more, you're making room for yourself to breathe again. When we quiet the noise, what we rediscover is amazing. A child's laughter, a long, meaningful hug, a silent prayer, a shared meal. We're not just raising families, we're cultivating these sacred lives, one slow, beautiful moment at a time.
Don't know what you wanna achieve, but make 'em believe you know where you're going. Doesn't matter when you're with me, I like you for you and all that you're doing. I used to be just like you, trying to meet the expectations of this life, but I wrote my own set of rules.
To start cleaning my stove, I'm first spraying it with water, and then I'm going in with my Scrub Daddy and Cif cleaner. Now, I do like this cleaner and it works good, but I've been starting to feel like it's a tad on the watery side. So once I finish this bottle, I think I'm going to try the Scrub Daddy Power Paste.
Nothing can compare to this feeling, alright. When you're lying there old and gray, you'll think of the days you savor the moment. You'll remember the leaps of faith, the love that you gave, only thing that's worth knowing. I used to be just like you, trying to meet the expectations of this life, but I wrote my own set of rules. You should write your own too, so we can feel alive. Let's get lost in the night, lost in the night. I'm gonna be there, yeah, be by your side. Let's get lost in the night, lost in the night. Nothing can compare to this feeling, alright.
Next, it was time to clean my walls in my kitchen. My walls always get neglected. Even the back of the counter, the vertical section that meets the wall, I hardly ever clean that and just do the flat surface part. And fun fact, if you have a black light, use it to check your walls at night and you'll be amazed at how much you can't see.
Working on my daydreams, down bed wishing you'd come and save me. If only I'd have a time machine back then, I'd see us dancing in the kitchen light. No one thought we could ever make it. Didn't know time could move so fast. 10 years later and I'm still your baby. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me, of our love. She gon' love you like summer 15. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me, of our love. She gon' love you like summer 15. We were always living for the weekend.
I've really been wanting to get a couple new pieces of small decor for this little riser. I just never make it to Hobby Lobby or like Home Goods. I always have such a good time browsing when I go, but I never ever go out shopping like that. And it honestly took me so many years to get my house looking somewhat like a home. It was so bare bones for a long time, and I was so scared to buy stuff. And it's so silly, but I've found that the best thing is to just buy what you like, and you don't have to overthink it.
'Cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me, of our love. She gon' love you like summer 15. Can't see myself without you now, it's overdue. We try to go our separate ways, but I come back, it's true. Maybe we're both missing out on life, playing by the rules. What if I'm changing for the better because of you? Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story.
So now we're gonna get started on my floors, and I'm first gonna do a quick vacuum here in the living room. So, how often do you guys mop your floors? I always hear other moms here on YouTube saying like they do it a couple times a week, and that is so amazing. I hope I can get there, but realistically, it's like every 10 days. I really try to do it once a week, and I know I should, but time just flies. And if I don't get to it on my weekly resets, like on Thursday and Friday, it can definitely be closer to 10 days. So tell me, am I the only one?
We're in your house, but it feels like home somehow. Can't deny this is where I'm supposed to be tonight. And love is paradise. Said I shouldn't stay, but you look so pretty, pretty boy. Won't go all the way, but I'll let
The one thing that I am able to do weekly is sweep. I definitely can get in a couple quick sweeps throughout the week, and I really have to, especially with us having Bear now, because he tracks in a lot of dirt, and that's one thing that he doesn't eat is the dirt that he tracks inside.
cherry on top when I'm getting under you. That 70s pop playing from your speakers.
So for anyone who wasn't here a few videos back, my son Matt turned 3 at the end of March, and I don't think I ever told you guys that we were potty training. So Matt's funny because he discovered that it was fun to go number 2 in the toilet, and so for a couple months he'd been doing that. He'd go on his own, and then he'd be in the bathroom and he'd call me when he was done, "Mom, I went poop." So that was really awesome because if you've had kids, once they hit that toddler stage, changing poopy diapers just hits a little different. But he still went pee in his diapers, and so right after his birthday, we had told him it was time to get rid of diapers because he was a big boy now, and I'm so happy to say he's officially potty trained. No accidents and no pull-ups overnight. He's in big boy underwear and everything, and we're just so proud of him.
Let me be your love for now, 'cause you're so damn fine. Said I should've stayed, but you look so pretty, pretty boy. Won't go all the way, but I'll let you.
I again want to say thank you to all of you for watching. Your support has been so humbling, and as much as I hope to help you guys, you have been helping me. I've been wanting to share what's important to me, and I've really been finding the words for some of these thoughts that I have, and it's been helping me a lot, helping me be more grounded and just helping me find the things that are important to me. And I'm discovering this fondness for you all, and I know we don't get the deepest connection through YouTube, but it's heartwarming nonetheless. And I hope you feel like you're hanging out with a friend and I can bring you some comfort. For dinner this night, I just decided to fry up the New York strips, and then I cooked some mushrooms on the side, and I just cooked them in some butter, added a little white wine and some fresh thyme from the garden, and then we just had it with a really easy green salad and some ranch dressing.
Or should I leave this on? Because lately I've been getting this feeling that you might like me too.
Well, that is going to be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new or you got anything from today's video. I'd love to have you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you back here next time.